Hi, this is James and Sarah with The Full Life. We decided to take a short little mental health vacation. Um, so we are in Crosse, Wisconsin, which is about an hour away from where we live. And we are having just a quick little picnic on Granddad's Bluff, which overlooks La Crosse. And we've got some lovely stuff here. If you can see, we've got some of these chips. I don't even know what they're called, but they're great. We've got some cherry ginger ale. This stuff is spicy. We've got queso dip, we've got Jimmy John's, we've got the whole shebang. So later on we're going to take a little hike around Granddad's Bluff, and then later on we're going to do some shopping. I'm hoping to hit a retro video game store and see if there's any local treasures, and then we're going to have a nice fancy dinner at a local historical downtown restaurant. So this is James with The Full Life.
Hi, it's Sarah. We'll be taking you along today on our day in La Crosse.
All right.
Hi, this is Sarah with The Full Life. Here's what's happening now. James is in a retro gaming store and enjoying his time there. We, unfortunately, are not very smart people sometimes, and it's 92 degrees outside, and we brought our dog along. And so one of us has to stay in the car so he doesn't bake to a crisp. So we're gonna have to take turns doing things today in La Crosse, especially if we're gonna choose to not be in the car. So James is in getting his video game fix. Celeste and I are chilling out in the car here. Oops, sorry. Hi. And Horace is hanging out back there. I think next we're gonna go get some coffee and maybe see if we can find another trail to hike. It's a little bit warm for the dog and for us, quite honestly, because we're not used to this type of warm weather yet. So we'll see what happens. Hi. We're out to dinner. We're still taking turns, cooling off Horace in the car. So Celeste and I are gonna start first, and then we're gonna go break James for Horace. We're at a really nice restaurant that used to be a candy factory here in La Crosse, and we're just having a little dinner before we head back to home.
Hi, this is James and Sarah with The Full Life, and we are finishing up our little quick vacation to La Crosse, Wisconsin. And we just finished up at, I have no idea how to pronounce this name. What do you think this name is pronounced? Charmant?
Charmant?
The Charmant Hotel / restaurant / bar and grill / used to be a creepy old candy factory.
I don't know if it was creepy.
It was a candy factory.
It wasn't Willy Wonka-esque.
You're right. I mean, there wasn't little Oompa Loompas like dancing around and waiting on your tables or anything. But like,
that's true.
We were in the place. It was all like wood everywhere, and there was like these weird like metal. What are those things called?
Pulleys.
Pulleys with like pulley systems in place. And I asked the waitress, what are these pulleys for? She's like, oh, they used to do wet candy. And I'm like, well, I don't, like, did you know what she meant by that? I've never worked in a candy factory. I don't know what that means. But apparently they would dry their candy in the room we were sitting in, and somebody apparently had convinced our waitress if you licked the floor, it would taste like licorice. But she said it didn't taste like licorice.
Yeah.
And we couldn't smell candy. It didn't smell like candy in there, but supposedly people claim they can smell candy. But the food is really good.
Yep, the food was very good. We got an appetizer and entrees and dessert, and everything was nice and tasted good, and the portions were appropriate. They weren't too crazy.
Yep, and it didn't even cost us $50 for 2 people to have an appetizer and dessert. So we definitely recommend this place. It's right downtown by the river, so it's quite urban-y and fun. And there's a lot of old buildings nearby, and there's a walking path nearby. So again, we're finishing up our trip, and we just wanted to share a little bit with you.